Good morning. I welcome you to this live broadcast on Alliance in Motion Global. My name is Masagana SETHAIMKWEI. I am an independent distributor with Alliance in Motion Global. Ranshu in his song sang that when you dream, dream big, because when you dream, it might come true. But the problem with dreaming is that a lot of people don't dream. A lot of people have stopped dreaming. Why have people stopped dreaming? Why do people stop dreaming? Why don't they dream? There might be some reasons, and today we want to look at some of the reasons why people don't dream of success. Number one, unsuccessful family history. A lot of people don't dream because they have a history of unsuccessful family background. Let me give you an example. There might be people who grew up in a home where grandfather was poor, grandmother was poor, father was poor, mother was poor, uncles were poor, aunties were poor, cousins were poor. Almost everybody they knew in their family was poor. And to make the matters worse, next door family poor, another next door family poor, people in their communities are poor. They went to school with poor people. They grew up and played with poor people. And so sometimes people do not have an example of somebody who became rich, who became successful to aspire to. They may have nobody who was successful in their circumstances from their childhood till they grew up to look up to as an inspiration to desire to be like. And so because of that, people can grow up believing that they cannot be successful, they cannot be rich, because they have never really practically have an example of somebody who succeeded. So they can be challenged to dream of becoming successful. But you don't need a history of success in your family to be successful. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi are some of the greatest footballers we have seen. They never had any history of successful footballers in their families, yet they believed that they could become. They went ahead, they paid the price, and did whatever it was required to be successful. Success does not depend upon your background. Success does not depend upon your history. That is why Mr. Bill Gates is reported to have said that if you were born poor, it is not your fault, because you didn't have the option to choose who will be your father and who will be your mother. So if two poor persons come together to give birth to you, and so you grew up in a poor environment, it is not your fault. But if you grow up and die poor, it is your fault, because you had everything it takes to change that situation, turn that situation around, and go on to become successful. You don't need a history of family success to become successful. Study the lives of some of the successful people we have. Study the history of people like Mr. Bill Gates, Mr. Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, and the others. I can't name all of them, but a study of their history will let you know that most of them never had any example of success in their background, in their family, yet they challenged themselves and went ahead to pay the price, make the sacrifices that are required, and today we consider them to be one of the successful people we have. So people don't dream because of a history of unsuccess in the family, but you can rise above it if you are willing to do what it takes to be successful. Number two, people don't dream of success because of limiting beliefs. One thing we must understand is that when it comes to limiting beliefs, there is a cycle that can work to limit people's chances of dreaming of success. It starts usually with a thought. Even in the Bible, if you are religious, the Bible says, as a man thinks, so is he. You will ultimately become a product of your thinking. So if your beliefs are limiting, then you will limit your chances of becoming successful. It starts with a thought. And the more you think of unsuccess, it becomes your belief. And as it becomes your belief, it also becomes your truth. And as it becomes your truth, it becomes your reality. So thought leads to belief, which leads to the truth, which leads to the reality. So guess what? If you want the reality of success to happen in your life, you must change your limiting beliefs and begin to have positive thoughts. Think of success. Think of what it will be like for you to become successful. That will become your belief. That will become your truth. And ultimately, that will become your reality. So it all starts with a thought. There are people who think, I cannot go close to people. Why? Because I don't want to get heartbroken. People say, I don't want to ask anybody for anything. Why? I don't want to get rejected. People say, I cannot pursue my dream. Why? Because I don't know what is going to turn out, and I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't realize my dreams. Sometimes people say, I cannot do X because of Y. I cannot do A because of B. Limiting beliefs. Do away with your limiting beliefs. Do not limit yourself in your thoughts. Train yourself to allow your thought to become unstoppable. And when your thoughts become unstoppable, your beliefs will become unstoppable. Your reality will become unstoppable. Change limiting beliefs. Check your thoughts. Check your beliefs. Begin to have positive thoughts. Do away with negativity in your thinking. Always have I can do it attitude. Always believe that it is possible to do anything. And if you are ready to do what it takes, you can become successful. Do away with limiting beliefs. Otherwise, you will stop dreaming of success. Number 3, previous failures. A lot of people have stopped dreaming of success. They have stopped dreaming of doing something with their lives. They have stopped dreaming of becoming better. Why? Because of past failures. They attempted and failed. So they have decided not to try anymore. And that is one big problem with network marketing. Many people might have tried network marketing before and failed. Because of that, they have written network marketing off. But I know of one of our top earners in my country who have been in about 6 different network marketing companies before. First one was not successful. Second one not successful. Third one unsuccessful. Fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, all unsuccessful until he met Alliance in Motion Global. He understood network marketing. He knew that research says network marketing produces more millionaires than any other industry in the world. He believed in the industry. So even though he went to the wrong companies, maybe they were not wrong, but his personality probably didn't match the plan of those companies. But he kept searching. He never gave up. He kept searching. Today, he is one of the top earners in my country. Thomas Edison is reported to have failed almost 10,000 times before discovering the electric light bulb. What if he had given up after failing 2,000 times? So don't let past failures stop you. Success does not depend upon never falling, never failing, never having challenges, but success depends upon how you are able to rise out of your failure, how you are able to overcome your challenges in order to become successful. That is what makes you really a successful person. So failures will come, difficulties will come, challenges will come, but don't let them stop you from dreaming. And the painful thing is that a lot of the time, the failures were not experienced by the people themselves. Probably a friend had the challenges and they have written their dreams off because of the challenges another friend experienced. Probably a friend failed at network marketing, so they've written themselves off. Just like somebody whose sister might have had a bad marriage, so she decided she will never marry. You are not your sister. So if you have failed in network marketing before, if you know somebody who has failed in network marketing before, try again. Maybe you were not in the right company. Maybe you didn't have the right team to give you the right training. You can try Alliance in Motion Global. You can try my team, ACI Orion International. We have one of the best, some of the best trainers, some of the best mentors, some of the best leaders. Together, we are going to coach, train, mentor you so that you will have the right mindset, the right training to succeed in this business. So don't stop dreaming of success because of past failures. If at first you don't succeed, try again. If you don't succeed, keep trying. I believe one day it will pay off and you will become a better and a wiser person. Number four rather. Fourth reason why people don't dream of success: because of bad language. Bad language like, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. It is too difficult. I can't afford it. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. Too expensive. Bad language. In other words, negative talk. And one of the industries that when you are in, you are going to hear people speak real negative is network marketing. But I want to encourage you. If you want to be successful, do away with bad talk. Don't speak negative. Always speak positive. No matter how big things look like, speak positive. Think positive. It will help you go ahead to realize your dreams. So, do away with bad or negative language. The more you speak negative about situations, the more you are hampered in taking chances and action that will give you success. And finally, number 5, people don't go after their dreams because they are too logical. If you are too logical, you won't dream. Because to be logical means that you are doing what appears to be acceptable, what appears to be sensible, what appears to be normal. Let me ask you a question. What do you think if Mr. Henry Ford, who invented what we now call the car, automobile, if he had asked people what they wanted to travel in at that time, which would have been better than the horse, which was one of the fastest means of traveling at that time, what do you think they would have said? He has spoken about it. He said he was sure, probably, I'm sure he might have started speaking to people who said that. But he said if he had asked people what they wanted to travel faster in those days, they would have said they wanted horses that can run faster. Because the horse was one of the fastest means of traveling. So it was logical, it appeared sensible to want faster horses. but he decided to do something illogical, something completely different. And today, the world is blessed with a fast means of traveling in an automobile. One day, Mr. Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Islands, was traveling with his future wife to Puerto Rico, I'm sure. Then they had a problem with the plane and they were stranded along the journey. What did he do? First of all, what would have been logical to do? The logical thing was to call the aeroplane company to bring another plane to come and pick them and send them for the rest of the journey. But it appeared that would have been difficult. So what did he do? He called a private airline, chartered a plane. When the plane arrived, he shared the cost of the plane chartering among all the stranded passengers. And they all paid a little, and they were able to move with that plane to complete the journey. And that was how the idea of starting his transatlantic airplane, the Virgin Island, started. He did what was illogical, what everybody else was not thinking of. He thought of that. And that led him to become one of the successful airplane company owners in the world. Mr. Mark Twain said, "Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect." It is not to say that the majority are always wrong, but a lot of the time, the majority do what is logical, what is sensible, what appears to be acceptable. But real success, most of the time, comes from doing things which don't appear logical. People are too logical. They are too analytical. And it is said that too much analysis brings paralysis. Too much analysis, too much logical analysis will paralyze you and stop you from taking the action you need to take to see success in your life. So you want to be successful, you want to dream of success, or you want to start dreaming of success again, consider these 5 important things. Don't let your unsuccessful family background stop you from dreaming. Don't let limiting beliefs stop you from dreaming. Don't let previous failures stop you from dreaming. Don't let bad language or negative talk stop you from dreaming. And don't let too much logicalism stop you from dreaming. This is where I want to end this presentation. But before I end, I want to invite you to Alliance in Motion Global. We are the best network marketing company in the world. And we have the best products. We have the best marketing plan. We have the best management. We have the best training team and the best training system. If you partner with us, my team also have one of the best teams in AIM Global. We will help coach, train, and mentor you so that you can also become successful in Alliance in Motion Global. So let's talk. You can make a comment. You can contact me. I'll get back to you and we can help you to join so that you can also become successful. As I said, in this world where Alliance in Motion Global is, you have no reason to be poor. You have no reason to have financial difficulties and challenges when Alliance in Motion Global is changing lives and transforming families in more than 200 countries worldwide. We are empowering the underprivileged. So think Alliance in Motion Global. We are the best choice for you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. Happy Business Day.